Today's church was great. Something that Pastor Brad said is, how are we standing in faith if we pre-plan for the worst? Like, we're expecting in faith something incredible to happen, or something to, break through and for us to really receive change, but we're pre-planning just in case that doesn't happen. We're pre-planning for the worst to happen. And I think we do that because it's easy to doubt, or it's easy to be in fear, or it's easy to think that it might not possibly happen. And he said, don't keep one foot in doubt. It just hit me, because I know that I've done that. I mean, the devil is a liar, and he tries to lie to me all the time and tell me, and that 1 foot in doubt could ultimately get me into the quicksand of fear, and then I could loop and stay stuck on the impossibilities instead of the vast possibilities that God has for change. He also said your transformed life is proof that there is a transformer. So there is someone available for transformation, and your life that you're walking around living in a healthy fashion is proof. That transformed life is proof, and it can change things for other people. And are we living in personal agreement with that transformation?
One big thing about the New Year's is New Year's resolution, and standing in personal agreement in that situation can be like, for example, I want to do this great thing, but one, I had to stand in agreement with God that one, I can do this, and two, if it's the right thing to do, and also if I'm going to agree with myself to keep it. So just standing in agreement with yourself and God and the people around you that it's the right thing to do.
Amen.
The 1 foot in, 1 foot out conversation is pretty interesting, because I think a lot of people do that in everything they do in life. I always joke and say that addicts are actually the best thing to hire, because they don't do anything half butt. So, they're either all in or they're all out, and a lot of people don't do that. And so I think with our faith, we're called to go all in. But what I want to point out is, even when you have 1 foot out, Pastor Brad talked about today that he was filling in as a preacher and had this healing situation where someone came up to the front, and he definitely didn't have the faith to help this man's eyes be healed. And they did. A man that was going blind in one eye and had one blind eye miraculously had his vision back. And what's important about that is that Brad's faith wasn't strong enough for that. Which means he wasn't the one that did it. God was, because a mustard seed of faith is all it takes to get grand works of the Lord to occur.
God bless you today.